What is the crack, everyone? B2B Sports. We are back. Sam is here as always.
As always.
We are joined, of course, by the legends at the Corridor of Uncertainty podcast. You know, we always do a bit of a Premier League opener with these lads. Luke and Ben, how are you? How you doing?
Hello, yeah, we're good, thank you. Great to be on with you guys again.
Good. Ben, how you feeling about that first game? Chelsea, Liverpool, straight off the bat.
Oh, easy, mate. No, I'm nervous. I mean, I'm pleased that Nkunku's out, but still, Poch, new manager bounce. Anything could happen. I'm worried.
It's a bit of a weird one. Like, I don't really know. Both teams have mixed it up a little bit, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm predicting a goal fest, but we shall see.
Or a 0-0.
Or a 0-0. It's always the way.
Both stay calm and both get a draw, both get a point. Won't be at the bottom of the league. We'll be happy.
Yeah. Or one lose 5-0 and be completely bottom. That'd be great. Although I don't want either of them to be top of the league, so
yeah, that's true.
Nice. We'll start this special episode off with a bit of a recurring kit theme. Last year we did our top 3 kits of the new season and our bottom 3 kits of the new season. This can include home kit, away kit, and third kit. So yeah, who would like to start on the beauties or the monstrosities of kits this year?
I'm being careful what I say this year.
I feel like the FPL forfeits that have kind of come back to haunt us, so you've got to watch what you say.
Every single time.
Having 3 really nice kits as our worst kits, just in case.
My least
if we start being careful about this segment, then the forfeit isn't going to be a forfeit.
Needs to be brutal.
I have to be honest.
I'll start. I really like the Crystal Palace home kit. I think it's quite good fun. How it's split down the middle, red and blue. It's different, I think.
I like the has the kind of the
game.
What's the kind of background.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, isn't it? I prefer it to last year's.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm a fan of, my first one on the list is the Bournemouth third kit, the against split down the middle, blue and yellow one. I'm a big fan of that.
No, I find that's disgusting. I can't lie.
What are you talking
about?
about?
We've already put me in a dangerous position. I've gone.
That's lovely.
No, it's disgusting. Combo. Look at it.
Oh, Bournemouth's third kit. Which one's that?
It's like split down the middle. It's navy on one side, yellow on the other, and it's kind of like painted stripe, not a straight stripe. I like it. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, not a fan of that. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Watford back in the day.
It does look a bit like.
It's
Watford.
not clean enough. It
might be black. I think it's blue.
I'm colourblind. I'm not commenting.
I'll go next. Man City's home kit is just clean. It is a nice clean kit. Minimalistic. Just a nice colour. Just a nice kit overall, I think.
That's not too bad.
It's a nice kit. So they've actually done quite well in recent seasons of their kits.
To be fair, their home and away is pretty decent this year.
Yeah.
Third kit.
I'm not a fan of the away kit.
No, it's not in my top 3.
I'm putting myself in a dangerous position here. I'm not a fan of the away kit.
Keep going, mate.
Third kit. Oh no, that's not the third kit. That's the goalkeeper kit.
The third kit's like the lightning one.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Which I don't mind. I think my favourite kit is the new Man United kit.
Is that the third kit?
Yeah, no, just the home kit.
The home kit.
I think the third kit is nice, but I think just the home kit is our best home kit for a few seasons with the black rather than just the white.
I like that the Man United
home kit.
It's my favourite Man United kit for a while.
Yeah,
but the geometrical pattern as well, isn't it? Like if you look closely into it.
I'll tell you what's horrific though, the away kit for Manchester United. That is ugly as well.
Well, that actually picked me up nicely to my second favourite home kit, which is the Man United away kit.
Second favourite home kit is the Man United away kit.
My favourite kit.
The Man United away kit looks.
I really like it.
I think it looks poor when nobody's in it. When it's just a picture of the kit, it doesn't look right. But when somebody's wearing it, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, I like it. The long sleeve doesn't look right when all the stripes go all the way down. But the short sleeve, I really like.
Yeah.
I just think it looks a bit ridiculous. It looks like some sort of skeleton sort of clothes. I don't know.
It's Corridor of Uncertainty colours, thank you.
Oh my God, I've just seen Burnley third kit as well. I've got to say, overall, this is a weak season for kits. This Burnley third kit is grim.
Yeah,
I've already got a top 3 because I'm just going to go and rinse as many as
Burnley's away kit also
Yeah,
Awful.
Burnley away kit is in my bad list. That is horrendous.
That's grim, mate.
That's literally like the Bournemouth one.
No, it's not. That literally looks like they've got something wrong with the printer and the paper's all over it. That's what that one looks like.
So true.
Do you know what? Chelsea have done all right with their kits. Although there's one
No.
thing missing. What is going on with this sponsor? You're not an international team. Where's the sponsor?
Not
Oh,
only
I
that,
see.
sorry, but their third kit, what? That's just a t-shirt.
Yeah. It's
Literally just
That looks
painted.
like a printer's run out of ink.
I think all three of them without the sponsor on it just looks like somebody's bought a t-shirt. I quite like the home kit. I think it's the best one for a bit. It's very minimalist.
But the badge is
like
nice. The badge is
The
nice.
badge is tiny on the other on the third kit. The badge looks tiny.
Yeah, it just a sponsor can make and break a kit. So it's hard to judge a kit without a sponsor because that can sometimes be the difference.
It's weird though, because I've on Chelsea's side of things, I've heard so many different kit sponsors floating around. I think they've got one nailed in now, but they're waiting for it to be Premier League approved or something like that. So I don't know what it's going to look like.
Betting. Definitely something to do with betting.
Only fans.
I tell you what, the one team that smashed it out the park on all of their kits is Newcastle.
Yeah, no, it's a good trio. None of them are in my top three, but I couldn't complain about any of them.
Maybe in terms of like 3 for 3, theirs is the most well-rounded.
I think Man United's are decent.
But
I mean,
think it's
the
quite
third
boring.
kit's a bit like a cricket kit to me. It looks like.
Yeah.
It's like an away kit for Newcastle.
No.
The United's all right.
You've got a problem with the green.
I think I don't want to be biased, but I think we've done all right in terms of our 3
Your
kits.
third kit's horrendous.
I don't mind. I think I don't like the away kit more. I don't know. No, they're not our best kits for a while, so I'm not going to comment.
That was a full 180 there.
Best three, not the best one.
I think we've done quite well, and it's not our best 3 years.
The worst kit though, the one I find the most gross, is probably the Brighton away kit. It's
I'm
like,
saying all the kits I
you
like.
know, when you invert colours,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like that. It's just like, you know, when you push the button on your screen and everything goes the wrong colour, or you push it too far back. That's what it looks like. It's just the Brighton home kit, but
Yeah.
inverted.
I think I did one thread when threads just appeared. And it was about green kits being very nice, and you've just slated all of
I'm
the
not
green
a fan
kits.
of a green kit usually. Although the Arsenal third kit, if you count that as green, it's quite nice.
Not the away one though. Not
Not
the
the away one.
Not
No,
the
Yeah,
new
well-
kit.
Jesus
That's the
Christ.
worst.
They've got
That's
a high vis
weird.
jacket and a child's gone loose with a black Sharpie.
Is that your worst kit? Some of yours, or is it bottom 3? That Arsenal way?
Bottom three. I think Burnley's the worst. It just doesn't. I think it's just terrible.
I think the worst kit is the Brentford third kit. That to me is horrendous. I've never liked the sponsor anyway.
Yeah, no,
I thought
that might be the worst trio.
But what
I think Ivan Toney likes
Badge
this
on their
sponsor.
away kit.
Ivan Toney loves this kit.
Loves the
Um,
sponsor. His
Loves the
favourite.
sponsor. But yeah, the mishmash of colours and the pattern and alongside the logo is just horrendous in my opinion.
Yeah.
Clip
Anyways,
that.
this whole season's rubbish. Can we get some new kits, please? I'm not a fan of any of these.
I think United's third kit looks like Aston Villa, but
Ooh.
I'll take it.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. I like, weirdly, I think you have to look at it, and Ben didn't realise, we saw it in person the other day. I really like the Spurs home kit because it's not just white, although it is in a picture it looks just white, but in real life, like the actual real one, it's got like a pattern over it, and it's really
Better
nice.
in person, definitely. When we saw it, I said, "Oh, it's not as bad as I thought."
Because
Well,
everyone said that about Tottenham's kit, didn't they? He said, "Oh, same old Tottenham, like
Yeah.
nothing changes with the home kit." But I guess if you look closely into it, they've added a little bit of
I've got to say, Wolves' home kit as well is probably their best in a while. They've taken it more than just like the gold. They've put something on. The sponsor doesn't look horrific. They've done it quite well. The Wolves.
Looks like a block of cheese.
It's a good point.
I'll take it. It's
Yeah,
better,
Nothing
than,
wrong with cheese.
better than overdone.
I mean, the only way that would be perfect is if it had Doritos on it again.
Yeah.
The only way I'd like it.
Also, their away kit, that's just Portugal.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Just Portugal.
To help
Might as
them
well,
feel
yeah,
better.
all Portuguese players might as well take the kit.
I do
I
like West Ham's away kit. It's again minimalist, but it's also quite like retro almost. I like the fact their badge is like almost looks like a silver or white.
Yeah,
That kind of look.
It's quite smart, isn't it? Yeah.
I like the home as well with the bubbles.
I like
Yeah.
Notts Forest's their home kit is I think really smart.
Yeah.
I think it goes downhill from there. But the home kit is one of the best because I think it looks very
Third
much
kit
like
looks like Christmas decorations gone wrong.
yeah. But their home kit I think looks quite classic, like you would with a classic shirt.
Yeah. You know what? Luton have done all right as well. To be
I'm
fair.
not a fan of that one, just that one line, that stripe.
I think it's quite
It's like
clever.
someone's rolled a
It's inverted
paint
again.
roller down it.
The goalkeeper
think
kit's
of them?
fantastic this season, though. Got to say, well done goalies. You'll be looking
Yeah,
smart.
goalie kits are right, actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
Maybe I should become a goalkeeper.
What do you think about that Liverpool away kit? That's a bit of a strange one to me.
I like it. I'm
like
out. I'm up for a road kit.
I don't like it.
Screen on a kit works for me.
I don't mind a green, but it just again it looks like something from Microsoft. Like Microsoft update incoming. The only kit that I like from the Liverpool truly is the home kit.
The home is
And
smart.
I haven't picked it up yet. It's nice. It's just like last season, but it's got the white, which adds something to it, in my opinion.
I think Everton's deserves a place in the bottom three again this year.
Away.
I'm not commenting.
I like it.
Said to Luke, I'm not bringing that one up before. It is vile, but
That away kit is awful. I don't mind the home kit. I think the home kit looks quite smart.
Yeah, it's just steak is massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
To sum it up, then, what's your quick top three? So mine would be top three: Man City, West Ham, and Newcastle away. Bottom three would be Everton away, Burnley away, and Brentford third kit. Mine.
I
quite like in top three. Arsenal home kit is grown on me, to be fair. I didn't like it when it first came out. I mentioned pretty much every kit. The Wolves kit's nice, and I will go with. No, it's not my top three. I'll go with the Liverpool kit. I'll be honest. And then are we doing bottom threes as well?
Yeah.
Bottom three, yeah.
Bottom three, every other shirt. No, I'll go bottom three.
You're going to put yourself in for a bad run there.
Yeah, bottom three are probably the Bournemouth away. It's gross. Sorry, I'm scrolling. I didn't write these down. Nottingham Forest third.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just to put everything on the line, hopefully whoever gets, I'll go Everton away as well. That's horrific. And Arsenal away. I've got a bottom four. Oh,
Bloody hell. Go for a loop.
My top three would be Bournemouth third, Man United away, and Tottenham home. And my bottom three is Arsenal away, Burnley away, Brentford away.
Oh, I meant Bournemouth
Away
third.
kit's shambles, isn't it?
These. My top is I think Notts Forest home is my top. I just like it. United third kit, and then Newcastle third kit. And my bottom are going to be probably the Burnley away, the Arsenal away, and the Chelsea third kit.
Had to add that bit in there, didn't you?
In notes.
Looks awful.
Sound.
I'm determined to win the FPL this season.
I think I was just determined not to lose.
I
Yeah.
think it's just because I was like leading for like half of last season and then completely fell off.
Do you remember,
Somehow with Ireland.
was it last season, Ben, when you didn't quite grasp the rules and you made like how many transfers in
It was the season before that I made 12 and had to spend 48 points in 1 week. Oh.
First game week, so
Yeah, it was quite early on, so I actually did all right to come back.
Yeah.
But Sam had a bit of a stinker, and then he got away with it and had to buy like a semi-decent shirt, and I had to go buy the Everton pink shirt. I've donated that to Luke. I'm not having it in my house.
you do
Anyone
it.
wants an Everton shirt, by the way?
Yeah, we did. We tried to do a giveaway, but it didn't really pick up that much.
Oh, that's right.
Nobody really
No
wants
way.
it.
I spent £15 on that. I had to get it on eBay because I wasn't buying it full price.
Moving on, boys. Some quick Premier League predictions. I'll go around and ask the different topics, and you've got a few seconds to answer it. Who is going to be the Premier League champions this year? Luke. Who's going to be?
Man City.
Ben?
Man City.
Sam?
Man United. No, Man City.
I was going to say that. And I've also gone Man City.
that's
They
it.
just look too strong down there really overall. shore up that defense a little bit.
Yeah. Done the usual, lose the Community Shield, win the treble.
So
Quadruple.
before.
who is going to be the top 4? Luke.
Oh, let's try and remember what I've said
You
in
wanna
our
go listen
podcast
to
that
our
we just put
podcast?
yesterday.
Predict the Premier League.
Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Take it.
Sam's next.
Sam didn't like that
Oh,
one.
hold on.
Not a fan of that.
I'll go Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to go for Man City. I think I'm putting Man United second. I'm going to put a wild one out there of Spurs third.
Nice.
Wow.
I think Ange is going to do bits with them. I mean, they almost beat Barcelona yesterday. That's pretty good. And see some of the play they put out there was insane. And then in fourth, I'm going to put Arsenal.
Wow. I've gone for Man City, Arsenal, Man United, and Chelsea in 4th.
I like that one.
BTB, you've forgotten a team called Liverpool. Neither of you mentioned them. What's this about?
I've gone 5th, to be fair. But
Oh, well, that's all right then.
I've been relegated, so that's fine.
I'll behave.
who is going to be in the bottom 3?
Oh yeah, it's a straight Liverpool.
Luke.
I've got 18th Luton, 19th Nottingham Forest, 20th Sheffield United.
Ooh.
I have 18th Bournemouth, 19th Luton, 20th Sheffield United.
Ooh. I've got 18th Everton, 19th I've got Bournemouth, and 20th I've got Wolves.
Woo!
Sheffield United stand up.
Yeah,
Do you know
Yeah,
what?
they're-
I don't mind that.
I think it's a good season for the newbies to do well. Luton also staying up.
Respect that. Respect that.
And
I've
Wait,
gone for
was again? Everton, Bournemouth.
Wolves.
Wow, that would shock me.
I've gone for Bournemouth, Sheffield United, and Wolves. I've gone Luton to survive. Only just.
I'll finish in 10th.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
They'll finish above United now.
Yeah, probably. What first? Yeah.
Who is going to be the top goal scorer this year? Like,
Harry Kane.
Get sold tomorrow.
Yeah, that if he's there.
I think it'll be a draw.
That just means you get 2 chances of
I was
picking.
actually going to
That's
say a
basic,
three-way draw,
isn't
to
it?
be honest. No, I'll go one. I'll go Big Earl.
You've gone bold with that one, haven't you?
But he's just as bold as you went. Hold on. I'll go Earl.
I think probably Erling Haaland, yeah. Just
I've gone Harry Kane.
Yes, love that.
Maybe we should have another
50
bet on.
split.
Me and Harry. Me and Sam say Erling. You say Harry.
I like Harry.
The losers have to do something.
No.
I mean, Harry Kane might not even be there next week.
Yeah,
That's the logic is.
That'd be great.
Who is going to win the Golden Glove this year?
Do not even dare to say Onana. It would be so gross.
If David De Gea can win it, Onana can win it. Sorry.
We'll say Edison.
I will say Aaron Ramsdale /
Oh.
David Raya.
That's not. They can't have some 2 goalkeepers.
I'll
can't
go
glove.
Aaron Allison.
Aaron Allison.
No. I'll go Edison. Oh.
I'm going Aaron Ramsey. What's the I've forgotten the guy you just said. That was my pick. Ramsdale, that's the one.
Yeah, I've gone Ramsdale as well. Bit under, although I did do this before they've officially signed. Is it got a here we go at David Raya now?
It's a loan.
Is it a loan?
Here we go. They've got 3 million and then an option to buy for 27 million.
That's weird.
Where's he gone? Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to go for Aaron, but I think they'll share it.
Why have
So,
they gone for a loan?
probably because they've spent 400 million other
Yeah,
pounds
that's a good point.
on a Declan Rice.
Yeah.
The Chelsea reject.
Yeah. In your opinion, who will be the best signing this season? Obviously, we've still got January, but we're ignoring any signings in January. Who would be the best signing that's been made this summer for this?
Mason
It depends. What do you mean? Do you mean as in going to score the most or best for the team?
Just not goal input, because you can have different positions, but just the
most
best,
influential.
go on. No, nice one, Sam. Most influential.
Let's go for João Pedro. Why
He's gonna
not?
get like 4 goals.
What?
I'm gonna
Might as well
go.
make it
I'm gonna be
different.
biased at some point. I'm gonna go Alexis McAllister.
He's gonna score like 4 goals.
Yeah,
Gonna
I
be-
guarantee João Pedro scores more than Alexis McAllister.
Wait, I wanted to score goals. I wanted to just do them in the midfield.
I'm going to go for Mason Mount.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Ooh.
I can't. I can't even pick that with a serious face.
Let's hope there's no open goals for him to miss.
Hey, it's pre-season. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter. I think. I can't even think now. I'm going to stick with Mason Mount because I hope
Fair.
give him a bit of good luck.
Fair. I've gone for what? How do you? Is it silent G? Guardiol. The new City centre half. I think he's just going to tip him over the edge, and he'll make him
He'll
even.
play like 4 games
Well, no. Well, to be
I
fair,
reckon.
because they're stacked for like
yeah.
centre backs.
I've only watched Gavardio for 2 games. One, he let 7 into Man City. The other, Lionel Messi turned him into a bum fiddle. So
I mean,
it's probably the worst 2 games I could have watched.
yeah, I was going to say.
But here, playing for one of the teams now, and he's not going to come up against for Messi,
He might.
so he should be okay.
Messi might come to Liverpool in January.
for his break, yeah.
Do it. Can prove
No.
stuff.
Who is going to be the surprise club this season?
Bournemouth, top half.
Luton,
Luton. Go
just
on.
by staying up.
What are you saying, Ben?
Wolves.
Oh, Corker. My new
I
manager.
mean, they're going to beat United next week, aren't they? Said that.
I've gone for West Ham. Ward-Prowse,
What
great
did you say,
signing.
West Ham?
Ward-Prowse is a good signing, to be honest. I
And
don't
They've
rate-
Higuain.
lost Deck. They've lost Deck. That's huge.
They've lost.
Yeah, Higuain.
They'll have James Ward-Prowse on corners, Harry Maguire to head them
Yeah,
in.
that's
It's
pretty
good.
good.
It's a formula for winning.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He's written.
True.
They've just got to get the corner in the first place.
Yeah.
Who is going to be the flop club this year?
That's tough. Let me have a look at my prediction. 2 seconds. Who have we got?
Liverpool.
You're saying Liverpool, Sam?
Yeah.
I think Sam says
I think I've said Liverpool every
West
single
Ham.
year. I can't be wrong every year, Kurt, all right?
I mean, can I say Tottenham when they're finishing 8th? I will go for Arsenal.
Fairs.
Got
That would be
second
shock.
in your prediction.
Yeah, but still, they've signed £400 million. I kind of think they might even. I'm going to cover all bases here on 2 different podcasts. They could finish outside of Europe. It wouldn't
Outside of Europe.
outside of Champions League.
No.
They could.
Who's saying- who's saying
Chelsea
Luke?
spend 600 million.
I'm going West Ham.
West Ham. I am going Wolves. I think it's already kind of in place because they're
Yeah.
key players, but Wolves or Fulham. Fulham's my secondary option.
Fulham's
Fulham's a good shout.
Yeah, to be fair.
I think they're like close to getting relegated for me, Fulham.
Yeah. Three more to go. We've got some competition winners. So who's going to win the Carabao Cup this year?
Spurs.
Spurs.
Man
That's not a
City.
bad
That's
shout.
it.
I'll go Arsenal.
I've gone for Birmingham City.
Fair enough. I like it. Tom Brady. Bring over the
Tom
silverware.
Brady. Why not?
The
Let's
worst thing
let's
ever.
have a championship club win it this year. Why
Yeah,
not?
I'd love that. But you could have
Keep
picked someone else.
Yeah. Who's winning the FA Cup this year?
Arsenal.
Man City.
United.
Chelsea.
Been on it.
This makes a change. I'm the non-deluded one.
Yeah.
Who is winning the Champions League to end it?
Oh,
Let's go Arsenal.
Wow. Count.
Arsenal to win the Champions League. That's a big one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
double. I think so.
Al Nassr. I'll go for Barcelona.
I think they look good.
Xavi's bringing it home. Come on, Xavi.
Yeah,
Bring it
I think Barcelona as well, to be honest. They've been playing really well.
Or Madrid, one of
Ah.
those. Two. A Spaniard.
I was going to go boring and go Man City, but I do like a bit of Barcelona. To be fair.
Let's dive into the stuff that you're all here for. The punishment. In fact, I should actually.
I don't want it anywhere near me.
Gonna grab it. Got to put it on, surely.
Anyone
it
wants
on.
this?
Put it on. Put it.
So this is the corridor of uncertainty, joined by Everton fan Ben.
I don't want this.
Long life.
So yeah, we're back. Ben is donned one punishment, Sam another. Me and Ollie. Well, I say I'm off scot-free. I've taken 2 sweepstake hits along the way, but from an FPL sense,
not being friends to you.
yeah, from an FPL sense, I've been safe. But Ollie's due a kit, really, if we're honest.
You're
Oh,
joking.
I've had 2.
I don't care. You get away with
I
everything.
just haven't had any skill errors like you guys have. So I'm looking to reclaim the crown. Ollie, you were top of the tree, so I guess you can start us off with the FPL stuff.
This will change probably 8 times in the next 24 hours.
Well, I was going to say we did this time last year. We had so many changes, but we recorded about a week before the season started. The season starts tomorrow, so I'm trying not to change my team too much from what it is already. So my bench, I'll just go through all my bench first. So I've got Sanchez as my backup goalkeeper. I think he'll quickly overtake Kepa at some point in the season. I've got Matoma, I've got Botman, and I've got Beyer, Beyer, which is a cheap Burnley option, which a guy on TikTok shouted out that he was good. He had a good return, so I've taken him.
Good return.
Sam, did you finish second? I guess you go next.
Okay. On my bench, I've got Pickford and that lovely Everton kit that Ben was just showing us. I've got Reece James. Reece James on my bench.
Reece James on the bench.
They're playing Liverpool first, so kind of happy.
He's injured, isn't he?
Probably. Got Elliot Anderson from Newcastle and Divin Mbama from West Ham.
Right, I will take the next slot then. I'm actually quite happy with my team, so I feel uneasy revealing it to everybody.
I might just copy your team.
Exactly. Why?
We can't change for the first week. Remember this, guys.
So yeah, my bench is poor. I've gone for a Sam tactic in years gone by. The 11 is stronger than the bench. So I've got Areola on the bench. I've got that Mbama as well, Sam, and I've also got Beyer from Burnley, and I've also got Botman. So cheap players, but well, Beyer and Botman should start most weeks. So
yeah,
go on, Ben.
I've got Areola, John Stones, Kabore from Luton, another TikTok. This guy will be good. Get him in there. And I've got Elise, who's got a 25% chance of playing, so he needs to go. Half my team's injured by the look, so I need to change it all already. But yeah, for now, I just wanted a team so I didn't forget. Worst case scenario, I'll get that 19 points and I'll be all right.
First. We'll start into the main 11. I think before we start, what formations has everyone gone? So I've gone 3-4-3. That's my formation.
3-4-3 as well.
I am 3-5-2.
classic 4-4-2.
No,
Someone's going to go 3-4-1 or 5-4-1.
So my starting goalkeeper is Ramsdale. That's my first starting goalkeeper. I was unworried about keeper, so yeah.
Difficult because I think Raya was top, wasn't he? But I put Ramsdale in as well.
Ramsdale as well.
I am still struggling to keep top, and I've got big Jordan Pickford.
I've got Ramsdale as well.
Mm.
Could be Onana in the next 20 minutes. I don't know.
So my 3 at the back are Ben Chilwell, Estepina, and Luke Shaw. So I've gone for quite attacking options there.
Got a good full 4 by the back. Got Kieran Trippier, Luke Shaw, John Stones, and Dan Burn.
Nice.
Got to say, Sam, I've seen a lot of TikTok saying Kieran Trippier is a death trap. Someone to avoid. Just a little warning for you there, dude.
But I think he's going to be taking every corner. He's going to be taking every free kick.
Yeah.
He's a shoo-in for that. So he'll get some, and then he got a lot of assists last season.
Is it what their fixtures like? Is that why people are saying?
Well,
they're-
Villa first.
Yeah, I think
They've
that's why. But Newcastle are shouldn't be worried about the fixtures if they're going to compete at the top.
They've
really.
got
Yeah, they've got Villa, City, Liverpool. That's their first three.
But it's for a 38 game season. at the end of the day. And if you're going to take any
I've got Weekend.
FPL advice,
Don't take it from me.
probably don't take it from Ben.
Yeah.
Burn.
So I've got, this is like the biggest dilemma for me. There's a few like player things, and this is my first one. So I've got Estupiñán, Matty Cash, and then I've gotten for Trent Alexander.
Oh, big TW
Oh, you got
tree.
through. We had a
Yeah.
discussion in our group chat earlier about Trent in or Trent out.
The
I've
problem
gone.
is it killed
changed-
everything else.
Hmm.
But
It's gonna kill Chelsea's
he
hope
might,
again.
he might be unbelievable. And what my thoughts are, it's easier to get rid of him than it is to get him in if I've already spent the money. That's my thoughts for some reason, if that makes any sense.
It's why I put
Okay.
John Stones on the bench, because he's going to be playing in midfield. Get him in there. He's going to be getting all the goals, all the wins.
Who's your back three?
I have SG
Why couldn't you bench
Pinion,
it?
Luke Shaw, and TWA. Come on. That's
Uh-oh.
going to win
Right.
me FPL. I'm going to sweat it this year.
You've got 3 injured players in your team.
I haven't started.
Yeah.
Been at work.
So in my midfield, obviously no Trent, which has freed me up a little bit. I've gone for Bernardo Silva. So I'm hoping with
That's a
Mahrez
risky
out
one.
that it will get a bit more game time in there.
Risky.
I've gone for Saka, Eze, and Rashford as my 4 in midfield.
Interesting. I've got Jeffrey Schlupp.
Nice.
And I've got, I've got Douglas Luiz.
Yeah.
Mo Salah and Rashford.
I was going to say, where's the big boy in there, Lan? That's
Jeffrey
it.
Schlupp.
Mo Salah and Rashford.
Right.
Yeah. Jeffrey Schlupp's a wild card. I might change that at some point, but
He's in for a big
Um,
season. Yeah.
I'll go for my 5-3-2 at the back, but we'll get Reece James in.
Yeah.
I've got a 5 in midfield, and this is where all the money's gone pretty much. I start with Kluivert from Bournemouth.
Wow. Yeah.
He is good, but I
He-
just don't think Bournemouth are good enough.
Mm.
Wow,
I
that's where
don't rate him.
so
He's so
I've got he's like the wild card one. I've got 5 million to spend on that midfielder, so that's who I've gone for now. And then it gets better progressively. So I've got Saka, Rashford, Salah, and Eze.
Is it getting
That's a-
better in that order?
Yeah.
That's a pretty stacked. That's a pretty stacked. I
That's
just think
huge midfield. That is huge.
Kluivert, I think if he'd gone to somewhere like Brighton,
Yeah,
I think he would have done better. But I will see. We'll see.
I have Brian Mbuemo, who needs to go because he's injured. I've got Enciso from Brighton. I've got Marcus Rashford, and I've got Big Bukayo Saka. But I really want to get Mohamed in there. But
I was going to say, you got no Salah. What's going on there?
I just couldn't afford him and my up front.
Have you got Kane? You've got Kane and Haaland, I'm guessing.
It's interesting that none of us have gone De Bruyne.
yeah. I really want to get Foden, but he's not nailed enough. But I feel like he's like Silver. He's one that could thrive with the players that have gone.
Yeah.
But you just can't, with Pep, you just don't know what he's going to do. So it's just
I
not.
feel
worth
like
the
people
risk.
say that every season. That, Foden's in for a big
Well, he did
season.
score 11 goals last year.
Yeah, but half of them were in United in one game. It's not.
Moving on to the forwards, I've got Haaland, Jackson, and Watkins.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
About
That's
Watkins.
quite good. Especially if I think he's going to score over 20 goals.
Those goals, yeah, of course he is.
I think Watkins is really a great pick as well.
I think
Yeah.
Villa gonna do well this year. Villa will do well.
I've got Haaland and Watkins.
Yeah. This is where I fall down as well. The stacked midfield comes back to. I've got Haaland and Carlton Morris.
Does that get progressively order in that order?
Carlton.
yeah.
So we've just got Haaland up front then.
Yeah. Well, if anyone's going to score for Luton, it's likely to be him. So
True, that's good
that's
shout.
my thought, but I'd love to have Watkins in. It's
That's
just
fair. That's basically the same as having Mitrovic in, isn't it? He's probably going to score for Fulham.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
might as well.
But it's just whether that toss up is it worth like sacrificing maybe Saka, Rashford, or Salah and having a stronger front three, or front two. But for now, I've gone for Carl Morris.
I've got João Pedro, who's going to be gone. I've got Jesus, who's injured, and Haaland. So, to be honest with you, this will all be gone. This will all be changed in the next 20 minutes.
I don't think João Pedro is a bad pick. I was tempted to put him.
No, I don't trust him. I really don't trust it.
Interesting tactic by you, Ben, to pick everyone that's injured and to change your whole team.
Yeah, so just wait to hear what everybody else has said, and then make your team. You're cheating, basically.
I'm not cheating. I've been doing.
Just doesn't want to come last.
Ben's done autofill, isn't he? He's just autofilled and just left it.
Basically, I just want you all to think this is my team. So when I turn up and I've hacked the game and I've spent 150 and I've got everyone I want, then I'll win the league.
Well, when your team is fully concreted in, send us a photo and I'll put it on screen now. We'll try and get a little bit of vote, or on Twitter we'll try and get a poll who's got the best looking team going into game week 1. One thing we didn't mention is who's your captain going in for game week 1.
It's got to be Earl, right? Surely it's not. I'm not making that mistake again for however long I did last.
It's got to be Haaland, from my point of view.
Exactly, yeah, Haaland.
It will be Haaland unless I put Salah in, then I'll put Salah. He loves an opening day. It's going to be 7 goals in a row, an opening day of the seasons. Penalty against Chelsea incoming, guaranteed.
It's probably true.
Probably true.
I just made Salah captain and he changed position on my screen.
He's ready. He's up for the game. He's up for it.
He was in the middle and I just made him vice captain and he went left wing just for no reason.
He can play anywhere. I'm not happy.
I called my team this year. I changed it because obviously I couldn't have it as a Kai Havertz theme this year because he's gone to Arsenal. So I tried to change it up. So I chose Nkunku Chanel. Yeah. As a play on words for Coco Chanel. As soon as I changed it, he's out for 3 months. Like, what's going on there? What is that? What is that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's out till like December.
Yeah,
We'll play him twice. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
that is a shocker.
Sam, you had to change yours, I believe, as well.
Yeah, apparently it was offensive.
What was it? I mean...
It was what was it? Dyslexia untied.
Oh right, yeah. That's a good. I like
apparently that was fine last year, but this year.
Well, as a dyslexic, I find that ridiculous. I'm surprised by you, Sam.
Really disappointed.
Has anybody got the league code so that we can? I mean, the league's pretty stacked, but if you fancy going up against the best and Ben, then you can.
Let's have a look. I can look on the app, but I don't.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, I didn't join.
No, it just carries on. I just carried it on.
I do not have the league code, but we will put it on screen and on Twitter when we do have it.
Yeah, and I will for our podcast. I'll just edit a little bit in to say.
What's your team called?
Easy as 1, 2, 3 will always be.
Mine is Silence of the Lambs because I love a horror film and I love Philip Lahm.
Classic.
What do we need?
Come on, Silence of the Lambs.
I'm changing Jeffrey Schlupp for Lerma.
If I win this, I might make my own kit and make the loser have to buy it off me for however much it costs. If they can have a Silence of the Llama shirt.
I'd definitely rather have your kit than.
What if I win? I'll just keep it and I'll be like, that was my victory season.
So is the kit forfeit remaining? As it is. The winner will choose the kit for the loser.
I feel like there needs to be more of a. Ben just had to wear it once. I feel like it needs to be more of a punishment than that.
Okay. Why?
I think it needs to be on display in public.
You have to wear it to the pub to watch your favorite team play.
Yeah, the season will be over.
Yeah, next season.
Oh no!
First game of the new season. You wear your new Everton kit to watch Liverpool.
I'm not doing that this season. That was not what I signed up for.
To be fair, in comparison to some of our forfeits, well, the forfeit that you've got, Ben, I've seen some of them on TikTok. I mean, the guy that had to do TikTok dances for about 4 weeks straight, that is brutal. I mean, come on.
Is he the guy who had to take a cardboard cutout on a day?
To be fair, you should have to wear it and go to watch their first game of the season at the pub in that kit and support them for a
Yeah,
match.
so you have to be that fan for the day, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be an Everton fan for a day. Yeah, I love
What?
that.
It's me. I'm gonna win. I've been doing all the research. I've followed at least 10 FPL experts this season just to guarantee that it's not me.
Well, looking at your team, it hasn't worked.
Yeah, but I'm putting you all off. You're all psychologically there, like, oh, another easy win income. You're all going to finish joint last, and I'll get all three of you to wear the same kit to watch. Yeah, I'll calm down.
Can't wait for this clip to be played later in May.
Big brain move from me.
Is that the deal, though? Are we agreeing on a day in the life of the kit of the person that wins?
I think
yeah.
TikTok as well.
I suppose it doesn't have to, does it technically have to be at the pub? It could be just watching at home.
Yeah,
You have
at least
to make a TikTok
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
that's fair. A TikTok of your day.
I
Has
don't
to
have
be-
to-
yeah, or a video. Video.
And it
Yeah,
has
I
to be
think-
uploaded and can't be taken down.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
All right, Jesus Christ, this is
Full
got serious.
disclosure allowed, though. Full disclosure allowed.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
It means you can go at the start. Hi, I'm Ben. I've been made to
Well,
wear an
I'm not sure
Everton
about
shirt
that.
today.
No, I
whilst I
think you've
support
got to
Liverpool.
go.
Well, yeah, but that's part of it.
I'm an Everton fan.
Just
Well,
edit
you're
that
gonna
out.
have- you're gonna have 2 kits by next season. Your wardrobe would be stocked up with Everton kits.
Yeah, on that note, if anyone wants an Everton kit, still we're going to give one
Yeah,
away.
you're gonna have more Everton kits than Everton fans because they're awful.
Collection of pink Everton kits, aren't I?
Yeah.
Apart from it's going to be all three of you buying a kit, not me.
All three of us buying you another Everton kit.
Yeah.
Well, there we
Any
go.
thoughts on the whole Ward-Prowse to West Ham and potential Maguire to West Ham, or any transfer updates before we wrap up?
I'm annoyed that I made my Premier League prediction before that happened and have West Ham 1 space outside the bottom 3. Because that link up does sound pretty top notch.
I think there's a lot of anger at West Ham. I predicted that David Moyes won't be there at the end of the season because I think he's ruffling some feathers of some people who have other jobs in the club. From what I've heard and read, apparently they want to go in a different direction and he wants this English core to the club. So he's getting JWP and Harry Maguire in when they're like, no, we need to branch out into the Bundesliga, get these youth talents in. And he's there like, no, old reliable Harry Maguire, Scotland's way.
I heard that
I see that
I
one.
heard that Man City is sniffing at Paqueta.
Yeah.
Not going to happen, surely.
Yeah,
they
they
can't
put
get
a
rid of him.
massive price on his head. Was it like 60, 70 mil or something crazy like that?
Jesus.
I think they'd pay it 50 though. I think by the sounds, West Ham fans are like, yeah, we'll take the money. They'll be loaded.
Mm.
They can't lose him, and
Yeah, but he's not incredible, is he?
I think he could have a big season.
I think anyone could have a big season. He won't have one though.
Well, if Man City want him, he must be decent.
I've got a huge FPL season incoming.
Harry Kane as well.
I think he stays. I think he stays and signs a new deal.
He's off. Get
I
out
think
Harry,
he
quick.
might, if they get the 100 mil, I think he'll be off. Which is I don't think he should ever be going. He's only what? How many is he off? Like how many goals?
He's got. I think it's basically 2 seasons and he's done it.
Yeah.
If he continues at this form, I think it's like maybe.
Fair enough, move somewhere else in the Premier League. That's fair, fine. But moving to the Bundesliga just seems a bit
Yeah,
like selling your soul a bit. I mean,
He's
fair enough.
47 off.
47 off. So that's
So if he gets 30
that's
again,
2 seasons. So it's
1.5.
Harry Kane.
be gone by January.
Yeah, he can go at January next year. That's fine.
Depends if he wants to like fully smash it and make sure that Haaland doesn't get it within the next week and a half.
I don't think Haaland will be in the Premier League long enough to do it.
No.
Though.
No,
He doesn't have to be there. He can do it in what, 5 seasons?
Yeah, true.
pretty much.
I
Is it
don't
30?
think Haaland will hit 30 this season in the Premier.
No.
I think
Big shot.
Salah's going to be in and around in the top 10 by the end of the season. He's only 12 off being in the top 10, which is actually pretty nuts. Not talked about enough. The GOAT. The GOAT.
Who's only what?
Salah.
Salah.
Yes.
But yeah, What about Chelsea? Chelsea's business. Are you happy with it? Are you going to get Caicedo in, or are you happy without him?
It's got to be done, surely, because he's starting to. Hasn't he not gone to training? He's going to start to like do little things like that, which are going to really make it toxic between Brighton and himself. Yeah. So it's got to be done. I think Brighton are being so stubborn though. They want 100 million. That's that.
I don't know if it's stubborn. I think it's like you've spent ridiculous cash in the last 2 seasons on worse players. Give us 100 million. He's yours. And I'd just be there like, fine. Like, it's obvious. If Chelsea are saying, yeah, we'll pay 85, but not 100, you're like, well, you will pay 100, won't you? It's 15 million, which is probably what Todd wipes his bum with. So,
I think this has happened a few times this season, hasn't it? Where a player's had a high price tag and clubs have lowballed it and tried to go in lower. And, there's been this standoff. I mean, it happened with Declan Rice, didn't it? Like, as well.
Mason Mount is not worth what we paid for him.
Yeah.
Adamant.
And it's the same
with Chelsea got away with
Lavia as well.
The fact that Chelsea got away with saying he was so much for so long, and that we went along with it. I'm still fuming.
Happened with Enzo as well.
We did like 45 mil, and that's it.
It happened with Enzo. It's like the last couple of hours of the transfer window. It's like, oh, we really need this player in. We really need him. And they're like, yeah, you can have him for this price. You'll end up paying it in the end, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
But I think it's a great signing. Even like 100, like you kind of just you just don't look at the price and you're like, it's mental to pay anything for anyone. But the player there is quality, and he's like 21, 22. So like it's unreal. So you might as well just go and get him. Like the price is irrelevant these days.
When you're losing a player like Kante, to be able to get someone of Caicedo's caliber like straight in, who's Premier League proven, he's got potential even more so than he already has. So yeah, it's a no-brainer for me, and I just want to get it over the line like now, like as quick as possible.
United, Sam, unload.
I'm hopeful. Didn't have a great preseason.
No.
Banana has looked good. I don't think most of the goals have been his fault.
Apart from that,
most of them.
Dicey?
Huh?
Dicey?
I think the one where he was tripped from the halfway line, he lost the ball too early. That was Maguire's fault.
Might help standing in the midfield though.
I think it'll be big. I think it'll be a big.
He does what like Neuer does. We just can't afford to give the ball away.
Yeah.
I think Mason Mount is yet to prove. I mean, I don't know if he'll ever prove it. How good he could be. I think the new signing. It's interesting. I haven't really seen him play. I think Ten Hag can get the best out of him. He's got the best out of quite a few of our players. I mean, Fred's gone, I think, which is going to be a bit of a like. I quite like to rely on a good Fred masterclass. I think he's going.
Fulham.
I think so.
All down to Casemiro for the 3 games he'll play.
Yeah, McTominay's might be gone as well.
Yeah,
he might be going to West Ham as well. So our midfield is going to look very different. And I like I said, I quite like to rely on a good Fred masterclass against City or a McTominay like double that wins us a game. So it'll be hopefully the new striker can pick up the slack. Rashford, I think, is on a new tear since last season. I think he'll be good. And just normal worries about our defense, but hopeful that I think second season is going to be good with Ten Hag and more silverware on the horizon with that FA Cup. Like I said earlier.
We were saying that like your 11 on paper is up there, but
it's great
when you take a couple of those guys out of the equation, especially if you're losing all these second string players, like take a centre back out, take a left back out, take a midfielder out, then it starts to look a bit dodgy.
I think that's the good thing about selling Maguire, and like we're not going to have to rely on those people. We're going to have to spend and get more defenders in. Like obviously, I think we brought Johnny Evans in for a pre-season.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd have him back. It's great. What guy?
Yeah, I mean,
have a good 2-footer challenge into Studio Dropper's chest. That's fine. Best tackle ever.
Who do you think will finish above each other out of you 3?
I think we'll finish on top of both.
Or are you, Ollie? Are you confident you'll be top of these three?
I think
I trust.
United, a couple teams down, then Chelsea, and then Liverpool somewhere.
In my actual full table prediction, I've got United above Chelsea. So United, Chelsea, Liverpool. That's how we go.
First.
Interesting. We'll see how it plans out, man. So yeah, that wraps up the end of the pod. A Premier League special. We'll wait to see what the outcome is on the first fixtures this weekend. As always, please check out the Corridor of Uncertainty content. They've been absolutely smashing it recently. I'd highly recommend checking out their podcast. Cheers for coming on and joining us. And yeah,
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the weekend of sport, and we'll catch you again next time in a bit.
Up Liverpool.